A very good morning and warm greetings on our 75th Independence Day to one and all. Esteemed Principal Sir, Honorable Guest Mr. Siddharth Singh, Scientist at SIMFER, my benevolent colleagues and my dear students. Today we are here to acknowledge our privilege of being born in free India as we complete 74 years of freedom and enter into the 75th year on this 75th Independence Day. I, on behalf of the entire school family, welcome you all to today's Independence Day function. Unfortunately, independence did not come easily. It coincided with the partition of the then British India along religious lines into dominions of India and Pakistan, accompanied by violent riots, mass casualties and displacement of nearly 15 million people. We need to ask those who woke up on the midnight of 15th August 1947 to hear India's tryst with destiny, to know the pangs of anguish of being enslaved under the colonial rule.
बंदे हैं हम उसके,
इनकलाब जिंदाबाद।
हम पे किसका जोर,
हमारे जातीय महात्मा
उम्मीदों के सूरज निकले चारों ओर।
It was the 15th day of August in 1947, midnight, when the first Prime Minister of independent India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, raised the Indian national flag above the Lahori Gate at Red Fort in Delhi to announce to the world that a new independent nation was reborn. Since then, the entire nation marks this day every year by hoisting the tricolour atop every structure of learning, official and government buildings and in private gatherings. And so today, as we mark the day on the fields of Denobli School CMRI, our chief guest, Mr. Siddharth Singh, scientist at the SIMFER Institute, Dhanbad, escorted by our principal, Sir G.T. Kennedy, will do the honours to raise the national flag, a symbol of courage and renunciation, purity and truth, life, faith and chivalry, and chakra of unceasing motion and progress. Request everyone present here to please rise in patriotic spirit as we witness the unfurling of the national flag. The hoisting of the national flag shall be immediately followed by the national anthem by the school choir. sirs, and thank you, students. The sheer depth of pride felt by every Indian as they look up to the tricolour unfurl is a sight to behold. The Indian national flag was adopted in its present form on July 22nd, 1947 and was presented to our nation on 15th of August, 1947. Let the flag fly high and our spirits higher, always as a reminder of those brave heroes who sacrificed their lives to give us the independence we enjoy today. This was the day on which the provisions of the Indian Independence Act of 1947 came into effect, which transferred legislative sovereignty into the Indian Constituent Assembly. A national pledge is an oath of allegiance to the Republic of India. National Pledge of India was originally composed in Telugu by P. Venkata Subbarao in 1962, which has since then been recited in the morning assembly in most of the Indian schools across the country. And so, to reaffirm our dedication to preserve the unity, integrity and security of our nation, we have Nobelian Avinash Anand of class 12B on the dais to lead us in taking the pledge to our nation.
Let's take pledge for our nation. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage. I shall always strive to be worthy of it. I shall give my parents, teachers and all elders respect and treat everyone with courtesy. To my country and my people, I pledge my devotion. In their well-being and prosperity alone lies my happiness. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Avinash Anand. We are extremely happy to have amongst us our distinguished guest, Dr. V.K. Singh, Director, Simfer, Dhanbad. May I request you to please give your Independence Day message.
Good morning to all of you. Honorable respected Principal Sir, worthy teachers and my dear students of Dinobli School. It is a matter of great pleasure and pride for sending my words of thankfulness and gratitude on 75th Independence Day of our great country. Independence Day celebration gives us opportunity to remember our great struggle of freedom and the glorious history in the vibrant young minds. It evokes the feeling of nationalism and brotherhood among the future leaders and citizens of our country. The freedom did not come easily. We have got it with excessive struggle and sacrifices made by our countless Indians. Kindly remember the foundation of tomorrow's India is to be led by you all only. I stress upon you young people that you are the great leader of future and you will make this India great. And it is anticipated to build a noble society and the nation with your concentrated efforts by you students. The name of your esteemed organization should be echoed not only in the country but in every part of the world. I personally felt whenever I am abroad, there is students from Dinobli School who are well recognized and recognized. I am proudly saying that my students will be creating lot of laurels and glory for the country and will serve this nation tirelessly for the betterment of the society. I once again congratulate you all on this auspicious occasion of 75th Independence Day, which is being celebrated as Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. I am confident that you leaders of future will make India self-reliant, Sashakt Bharat, Samriddh Bharat, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insight. I am sure children must have found it very inspiring. India is a land of multilateral, multi-religious, multi-caste, multilingual and multicultural country. The pages of history are full of fragrance of communal harmony as well as venom of communal discord. Currently, the nation and the world by large is witnessing the hunger for modernization, hunger for power and social justice, and hunger for spirituality. Until yesterday, a nuclear war remained the most plausible threat to the mankind. But a terrifying, genetically mutated viral plague of COVID-19, which brought the world to a halt, clearly indicates that we need to be on our guard. The twin horrors of corruption and terrorism loom large. It therefore becomes the responsibility of every Indian to take charge of the situation and to take the nation forward. So coming up next on stage, we have young Nobelians with a patriotic number which reflects the feeling of every child. Hum Bacche Veer Jawan by the school choir.
Vande Mataram.
Thank you, children, for that patriotic number. The idea of being an independent nation where sovereign power lies with us to determine our future places a huge responsibility on our shoulders, especially our youth. Today, we are at the helm of 75 years of independence. It seems to be the right time to evaluate and measure the growth and reimagine where we need to be. What is the path that can take us there? Are we brave enough to grasp opportunities and accept the challenge of the future? Let us hear what Nobelian Krishank Vora of 11C has to say as he puts forth his views.
Respected Principal Sir, Vice Principal Sir, Coordinator Ma'am, our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Siddharth Singh, teachers and my fellow students, a very good morning it is, as the dawn breaks upon a very auspicious day for the people of India, marking the 74th anniversary of our independence from the British. On the occasion of Independence Day, several events that are organized are done to express and rekindle the spirit of patriotism and brotherhood among Indians. For the first time, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru hoisted India's flag on the Red Fort. Since then, all Indians celebrate Independence Day across the nation. Few renowned freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose and Jawaharlal Nehru emerged as leaders to engage and inspire everyone so that they can fight for their rights, making all the sacrifices. After that, every Indian participated actively in the freedom movements to aim for an independent nation. We are fortunate that Mahatma Gandhi became the guiding light for our freedom movement. As much a saint as a political leader, he was a phenomenon that could have happened only in India. Troubled by social strife, economic problems and climate change, the world seeks relief in Gandhiji's teachings. His quest for equality and justice is the mantra for our republic. Every Independence Day, we not only celebrate our freedom, but we also pay tribute to the ones who fought for it, to the ones who held a vision for our country, and to the ones who sacrificed themselves for the same. We are reminded of the relentless struggle of our great patriots who liberated our motherland from colonial rule. Independence gave us many benefits, including the rights to freedom, speech, education, and many more. Without our freedom fighters, gaining independence against British rule was quite impossible. For us, it was a beautiful gift of independent India from our martyrs. So now, it is our responsibility to value independence by doing pure deeds like cleaning, keeping our environment clean, helping people in need, and maintaining all rules and regulations of our constitution. It is our responsibility to sincerely perform our duties and progress together for its growth and development. We have come a long way since August 15th, 1947. Our youth are leading the world in economics, technology, medicine, engineering, etc. But still, there remains a lot to do. We should take an oath to carve a better future for our motherland. As Indians, we should hope and work towards taking India to great heights. The country has changed, is changing, and can change. We have to move forward with this belief and commitment. Jai Hind and have a nice day.
Thank you, Krishank, for that speech fueled with patriotism. You are the voice of many young Indians. Vande Mataram, also pronounced as Bande Mataram, is a poem written in Sanskrit by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee in 1870s. It is an ode to the motherland and was first sung by Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore in 1896 session of the Indian National Congress. The first two verses of the poem were adopted as the national song in October 1937 by the then Congress Working Committee. It played a vital role in the independence movement, it became a popular marching song for political activism and Indian freedom movement. The song was banned by the colonial government, but the ban was defied loud and clear and finally overturned with the gain of independence. It was on 24th January 1950 the Constituent Assembly of India adopted it as the national song and is honoured equally with national anthem. Since then, the song has been sung by popular singers from time to time. Today we have on stage Soumi Chakrabarti, Anvesha Sarkar, Swagata Chakrabarti and Sampurna Ghosh to pay tribute to the patriots and the nation by a dance performance on the patriotic track Vande Mataram by Sangeeta Katti.
वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयज शीतलां श्यामलां मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरं वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्नां पुलकितयामिनीं शुभ्रज्योत्स्नां पुलकितयामिनीं पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनीं सुवासिनीं सुमधुरवासिनीं सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे
Thank you, children. That was indeed a splendid performance. These young girls have actually practiced individually at home before they had one full and final practice a couple of days ago. On this day, our thoughts first turn to Mahatma Gandhi, the man behind our struggle for freedom and the martyrs who made the supreme sacrifice for country's liberty. We are also reminded of the relentless struggle of our great patriots who liberated our motherland from their colonial rule. We now have on stage Nobelian Siddhi Sharan to share her thoughts on this Independence Day.
चलो फिर से खुद को जगाते हैं, अनुशासन का डंगा फिर घुमाते हैं। सुनहरा रंग है स्वतंत्रता दिवस का, शहीदों के लहू से हम सब ऐसे शहीदों को सिर झुकाते हैं। परम आदरणीय उपस्थित मुख्य अतिथि महोदय, प्रधानाचार्य, उप प्रधानाचार्य, शिक्षकगण एवं मेरे सहपाठियों, आज हम अपने देश भारत का 75वां स्वतंत्रता दिवस मना रहे हैं। आज ही के दिन सन 1947 को हमारा देश अंग्रेजों के 200 वर्षों की गुलामी से आज़ाद हुआ था। यह आज़ादी हमें कई महान स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों के अथक परिश्रम एवं बलिदानों की वजह से प्राप्त हुई है। न जाने कितने वीर फांसी के फंदों पर हंसते हंसते झूल गए। 18वीं सदी में अंग्रेजों ने भारत के कुछ हिस्सों पर अधिकार जमाना शुरू कर दिया था। अंग्रेजों ने भारत पर अधिकार करने के बाद अपने देश इंग्लैंड को धन धान्य से संपन्न करने के लिए इसका पूरा शोषण करना शुरू कर दिया। 19वीं शताब्दी में जब अंग्रेजों ने भारत के कुछ हिस्सों पर अधिकार जमा लिया तो उनके शोषण एवं अत्याचारों में भी वृद्धि होने लगी। फलस्वरूप भारत देश स्वतंत्रता की बेड़ियों में जकड़ता गया। भारत माता गुलामी की जंजीरों में कराहने लगी। तब 1857 में हमारे देश में पहला स्वतंत्रता संग्राम हुआ, जो असफल तो रहा, किंतु यह संग्राम भारत देशवासियों के हृदय में स्वतंत्रता प्राप्त करने की आग जला गया। इसके पश्चात अनेक संग्राम हुए और अनगिनत नायकों जैसे मंगल पांडे, रानी लक्ष्मीबाई, कुंवर सिंह, सुभाष चंद्र बोस, चंद्रशेखर आजाद, भगत सिंह, महात्मा गांधी, बाल गंगाधर तिलक इत्यादि का इसमें विशेष योगदान रहा। सदियों की स्वतंत्रता के पश्चात हमें 15 अगस्त 1947 को अंग्रेजों के शासन तथा गुलामी से आज़ादी मिली। इसी दिन 15 अगस्त 1947 को हमारे देश के प्रथम प्रधानमंत्री श्री जवाहरलाल नेहरू जी ने लाल किले के प्राचीर पर झंडा फहराया था। तब से हर वर्ष भारत के प्रधानमंत्री द्वारा राष्ट्रीय ध्वज फहराया जाता है एवं 21 तोपों की सलामी दी जाती है और रंगारंग कार्यक्रम आयोजित किए जाते हैं। स्वतंत्रता दिवस हमारा राष्ट्रीय पर्व है, इसलिए इस दिन राष्ट्रीय अवकाश होता है। स्कूल, कॉलेजों एवं सरकारी कार्यालयों के अतिरिक्त निजी कार्यालयों में भी ध्वजारोहण समेत अन्य रंगारंग कार्यक्रम आयोजित किए जाते हैं। आज़ादी प्राप्त करने के बाद 26 जनवरी 1950 को भारतीय संविधान लागू होने के साथ हमारा देश गणतंत्र हुआ। हमारे देश ने आज़ादी के बाद सभी क्षेत्रों में काफ़ी विकास किया है, चाहे वह विज्ञान का क्षेत्र हो, कृषि का क्षेत्र हो, शिक्षा का क्षेत्र हो, अंतरिक्ष का क्षेत्र हो या सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी का इत्यादि। कृषि के क्षेत्र में हम इस स्थिति में हैं जहां हम अपने उत्पादों का निर्यात कर पाते हैं। यह इसलिए संभव हुआ क्योंकि भारत में हरित क्रांति सफलतापूर्वक लागू किया गया। सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी क्षेत्र में हमारा अग्रणीय स्थान है। हम सैटेलाइट के माध्यम से समुद्र की गहराई तक की जानकारी ले पाते हैं। घर बैठे बैठे विश्व में हो रही घटनाओं के बारे में आसानी से जान पाते हैं। आज पूरा विश्व कोविड जैसी महामारी से जूझ रहा है। हमारे देश में कोविड नियंत्रण के क्षेत्र में अब पूरे विश्व से अपना लोहा मनवा लिया है। हमारे देश ने 2 वैक्सीन बहुत कम समय में पूरे विश्व को दिया। हमारे द्वारा विकसित वैक्सीन अन्य देशों में विकसित वैक्सीनों से उन्नत है। हम लोग कोरोना प्रोटोकॉल का पालन कर कोरोना जैसी महामारी से बखूबी निपट पा रहे हैं। अतः आज हमारा देश विकसित देशों की तुलना में कहीं से भी पीछे नहीं है। भारत के नागरिक होने के नाते हमारा भी यह कर्तव्य बनता है कि हम भी इस भावना को नष्ट न होने दें और इसे और अधिक जटिल बनाएं। इस कार्य में स्वतंत्रता दिवस की भूमिका सर्वाधिक महत्वपूर्ण होती है। इसके रूप में हम अपनी राष्ट्रीय एकता का जश्न मनाते हैं। यह हमारी राष्ट्रीय एकता का प्रतीक पर्व बन गया है। इतना ही कहकर मैं अपने वाणी को विराम देती हूँ। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you, Siddhi, for that patriotic fervor you have instilled. His Excellency Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced a year-long celebration as India enters into its 75th year of independence from today. He has said the festival Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which is expected to be kick-started today, should reflect the light of spirituality of sages and also the strength and talent of our scientists. He has appealed to the countrymen to write about the lesser known freedom fighters and their struggle to mark the 75th year of independence. To commemorate 75 years of India's independence, befitting and grand celebrations at national and international level will take place on 15th August 2022, which shall include the ideas and feelings of 130 crore Indians. Let us feel proud of our nation and promise to contribute to Amrit Mahotsav in whatever way we can. So now we have on stage a group of Nobelians of our school choir who shall be resonating our patriotic spirit on this Independence Day. So thank you children, and on this note we come to the end of today's program. Stay safe children. Jai Hind.